The first thing I want you to do is just, everybody open up Microsoft Publisher, please. Open up Microsoft Publisher. It's in the same folder that Microsoft Outlook is in. Go to All Programs, Microsoft Office, and then choose Publisher. Looks like that when you open it up. You know, if you have used Publisher a lot before, feel free to go ahead and start on your assignment, okay? But those things are posted on my website. We'll go over them in a few minutes. Now, Microsoft Publisher, all that is that's Microsoft's version of like graphic design software, okay? And when you hear the term graphic design, if you scroll down this list right here, you can see all of the little types of design projects that they have templates for, okay? You can do things like create posters, send cards, or create cards, brochures, banners, flyers, invitations. They got a business card one in here somewhere. You can make calendars off of these things, okay? We're not going to use any of the templates. We are going to start from scratch to create your design projects. Okay. When you start from scratch, you have two basic options. You can right here you can choose one of these two blank designs, or let me say there's more blank page sizes on there. But for what we're going to do in class, you can choose one of these two blank designs. You can use the one that's in portrait orientation and the one that's in landscape orientation. What we're going to do today is going to require landscape orientation. So choose 11 by 8.5, please. Choose 11 by 8.5. Y'all, I'm going to take about 5 minutes of your time here. I need y'all to be quiet while I'm doing this, okay? I promise you this won't take me more than like 5 or 10 minutes, but I need y'all to be quiet. Now, y'all, when you open these pages up, before we put anything on the page, I want you all to take a look at the margins and the guidelines, okay? Right now, when you first log in, you'll see, I'll wait. Now, when you first log in and you open up this page, you go to a blank page, you should see there's a little box around the page. Those are the page margins, okay? To change your page margins, go to page design and then choose margins. And the thing you all need to understand about Publisher, as compared to, say, using Microsoft Word. The main purpose behind Microsoft Word is for word processing, for you to type up information and put it in there, right? Publisher is mainly for working with graphics. You can add text in there, but it's mainly for graphics. Most of these menus, the home menu, insert, page design, mailings, review, and view menus, those are pretty much similar to the ones that you would use in Microsoft Word. Under your margins right there, you have your preset margins that you see right here. I think it's automatically set to moderate, which is 1/2 inch all the way around. For right now, we'll just choose none. You could do custom margins and set your margins however you want them to do, however you want them to be. But for now, we'll start with none. And the other thing that I want to point out to you too are these guides that you can use. If you click where it says guides, these are all like preset guides. When you use guides in a Publisher document, it helps you like line the graphics up on the page, okay? And they have a lot of complicated ones. For now, I just want to add a horizontal ruler guide. So choose horizontal ruler guide. And you see it gives you this little line going across the page. Oftentimes when you do these design projects, They're going to tell you to add a horizontal guide at a certain mark on at a certain mark on the page. Just if you can move these around by clicking and dragging on them, just drag yours up to like the 2-inch mark there. Just drag yours up to the 2-inch mark. And I do want to point something else out. Those of you that weren't here last time or you didn't finish the assignment last time, please stop what you're doing and do this with me. You can go back and do that other stuff later, please. But let's do this with me. Now, so you set up your page, you added some guidelines in, and now let's say you're ready to start designing your page, okay? When you say graphic design, what does that mean? What are graphics you can add in here? What can you add to this page? Okay, you can add, I'm zooming in right here so you can see a little bit better. You can add objects, right? You can add text boxes, you can add pictures, you can add a table if you wanted to, you can add shapes. If you go to your Insert tab, you'll also see all this stuff that you can add in there. You can do pictures, online pictures, shapes, you can do a picture placeholder. You can add page parts, you can use those borders and accents. When you're doing things like business cards or designing stuff that has certain business information, you could add an information set. All of those are the things that you can add in there, okay? The first thing that you all are going to design is going to be a bumper sticker, and I'll go over the requirements for that in a little bit. I'll wait until y'all are quiet. We're going to add in we're going to make a bumper sticker eventually in class. So in order to do that, I'm going to add a shape in right here. If you go to your shapes, these are all the shapes you can use. These are all considered graphics on there. If you look, there's a pretty long list of these shapes that you can use. I would get used to using them. I'm going to add in like a rectangle, so I'm going to click on the rectangle. And I'm going to draw my rectangle on the screen. Oh, I need to zoom out while I do that. Just going to insert a rectangle on there. Just insert a rectangle, draw it on your screen. I'll undo that to show you how to do it again. Shapes, rectangle, just draw it on your screen. The size of it right now isn't all that important. Now, the one thing I want to point out to you all right now is that guideline that you put in there. Let me zoom in so you can kind of see what I'm talking about better. If you want to use this guide to line up your image at that guideline, if you get it close to your guideline, it should snap right onto the guideline, okay? It's not necessarily important that you do it on this first one, but just get it close to it so it kind of snaps on there. Later on, you'll add like horizontal and vertical guides, and it'll show you kind of like how to snap those on there. But I want to take a look at that right there. Now, once you've added a shape on there, if you have selected your shape, you will have your Drawing Tools Format tab right here. And this is where you can go and make all the changes to it, okay? And I'm not going to go over all these changes because we've done these things in all the other Microsoft programs. You can change the fill color. You can change the outline. You can change the shape effects if you want to. I'm going to change my shape fill to like yellow. There we go. But this is easy stuff so far, right? How would you add text to that shape? It's like 2 different ways you can do it. You can click on it and type on there if you want. I'll be perfectly honest with you, that's not the way I would do it. And the reason that is because you don't get a whole lot of control over the placement of the text when you do that. If I'm doing it, I would go to Insert, and I would choose, or actually I'd go to my home tab and choose draw text box. And I would actually draw my text box in there. And then I would type in my text that way. Now, can you see that text very good? No, you can't. I'm going to go up here and edit it, make it a lot bigger. I think I'll center it too, right in the middle. You can go up here and change your fonts. Calibri is probably not the best font. Maybe that. Whoa, that's probably a little too big. There we go. And now once I do that, I can actually click on this and just move it around basically wherever I want to on there. And y'all, right now this isn't going to be very good, but I just want to show y'all a couple different things. And this the text tools format tab, I'm going to zoom in there right here and we'll take a look at all the options you have to edit those. I'm not going to go through all of these options, but you can change your text direction, the fit, the font size, and all that good stuff. Change your alignment. You can create hyperlinks. You don't really need to do that. You can insert word art if you'd like there. I'm not a big fan of the word art, but you can do it. How would we add like a picture on here? We'll go to Insert, right? Click your Insert tab. I'm going to insert an online picture. If you have a picture saved on your computer, you would just choose pictures. So I'm going to insert an online picture. And since mine's yellow, I'm going to put a picture of a bee in there. And I'm going to use this picture right here. I'm going to insert that picture right there. And there I go, got my picture right here. Now, y'all, what would make that picture look better on that yellow background? What's that? Well, if the background of the rectangle were white, it would match it. What if I took that picture right there and I made the background of that picture clear, so it was on the yellow part? And y'all, this is something that you all probably will want to know how to do, because I had a couple people asking about this last block. If you select that picture and choose Format, and then go to Recolor and choose Set Transparent Color. If you click in the white part of that picture, then it makes the background transparent. That generally only works whenever you have a picture with a white background. And be careful when you do that too, simply because, like, it's not. If you've got a lot of white in the picture, when you add that transparent color in there, it kind of blends into some of the other stuff. Doesn't always look good, but that part is fine right there. Now, there's other things you can do with your pictures. You've got all those picture styles. We've already done all of those things when we covered Word and Excel and PowerPoint. Okay, that part of it should be a review to you. Okay. The last thing I should have showed you this earlier. If you need to resize one of your shapes, you would go up to your Drawing Tools Format tab, and right up here it has the height and the weight, or width, excuse me. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. The reason I'm pointing this out is because each of your design projects are going to ask you to insert shapes, and they have to be specified a certain height and width. And they will also ask you to change the border of each one of those. Where is that at? That's under, I believe it's shapes outline. Yeah, shape outline, weight. You know, almost all of them will ask you to change it to 1 point border. That's under shape outline and weight. Now, you all, this right here that I made doesn't look very good. Okay. The thing I want to point out to you all when you start doing these design projects is I'm not a very artistic person, okay? I cannot teach you how to be a good artist because I'm not one and I don't understand exactly what it takes to be a good artist, okay? What I can do for you in class is if you want to know how to do something on this program, I know this program very well, I can help you out with it. But if you want to say, you know, how does this really look? Well, if it looks good to you, that's fine. Make sure you follow the minimum requirements for each assignment and submit what you think looks good, okay? I won't take off because of your artistic ability or lack thereof, as long as you meet your requirements. Does everybody understand that? Now, let's take a look at your first design project, and I'm going to get you all started on that. If you take a look on my website, right here, it says Design Project 2 Bumper Sticker.